Just a few things I want to talk about. Qualifying we'll start with. Now, obviously, being towards the top of the championship, you probably end up in Group 1 and Group 2. Now, you remember the lottery system that we used to have. I feel like maybe for champion leaders, maybe for others, I think maybe the lottery system worked better because there's a more of a luck on where you are rather than always being at the top end and always being penalised for, I suppose, poor track conditions.
No, I disagree. I think for the championship, for me personally, is not best, but for the championship is good. So if you had a few bad races, you drop down in the line and then you have more chance to recover. So I think because of this rule specifically, we're gonna arrive in New York with maybe 6-8 drivers in a possibility to win the championship.
Perfect. And then in terms of attack mode, a lot of times under the safety car, it seems like everyone takes it and everyone's in attack mode at the same time. Now obviously like in Formula 1 with the DRS, you have to wait 2 laps before you can use attack mode again. So maybe as a strategic element, could Formula E look to do something similar to that rather than everyone taking it at the same time? Because it sort of contradicts what attack mode is supposed to be used for.
Yes. You can prohibit people from using it, or you can give it more power. If you give already more power to attack mode, people will not use it under safety car. People will use it actually during the race because you have a bigger advantage. So it's mainly a difference between how much time you lose and how much time you gain. You can make it either way, or you can just sail during safety car and full course yellow, you cannot use it. It's simple.
Now, I admire you for always looking for change, always looking to improve the championship, and you're quite an advocate on social media for that, and I admire that. And one of the things you put on social media was about racing maybe on actual circuits. Now, I was thinking, do you feel like Formula E should do that, maybe move to more of a conventional circuit, or should we keep the identity of Formula E and stay on street circuits?
I think we should keep the identity. I think we should, if we race in normal circuits, like Mexico, we do a normal circuit race, should be maximum 2 or 3 races a year and with a modified type of track. So I think if we do that, could be a good solution.
Do you feel like Mexico sort of counts because it's within the city, like it is very close to the city centre? You probably know better than me, I was looking at maybe Sao Paulo for Interlagos. I don't know how close that is to the city centre, but because it's close to the city centre, close to the people, which is what the championship's about, could that be an exception to the rule?
Yeah, I think it could. I think even if you want to make one exception or 2 exceptions going to a circuit like, I don't know, let's say Hockenheim, which is also very close in the middle of a residential area, in a way in between near Frankfurt, you could eventually go, but it should not be a rule. We should not only do that. It should be like maybe once, twice a year we go there, we race there, and that's it. It's part of the championship. Not to be we should not move to permanent racetracks.
Okay, thank you so much, Lucas. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.